I think it's a good idea to just eliminate some of these now.
Most of these are things that I think residents value and want to keep.
Council's Budget Committee showed little appetite for a list of potential service reductions brought forward by city staff. Facing an initial property tax increase of 6.4% next year, councillors debated which, if any, of the possible service reductions they want more information about in the form of a budget business case this fall.
There's some things in here which I don't want to proceed with, obviously, but for the most part, I want to just keep it open for that discussion. They
did support getting more information about increasing user fees by 3 to 15% within Parks and Recreation to generate about $800,000 in new revenue. But several councillors are already signaling they'll need to have more information about the possible impact on low-income families.
I think that might be a pretty big hit for some of my folks.
Despite the mayor's assurance that getting more information doesn't commit them to making a service cut or reduction, only 6 of the 13 were referred for a budget business case. Decreasing funding for tree planting on private lands, reducing the frequency of annual resident surveys, reducing the number of human resources internships, reducing costs related to database management and artificial intelligence, no longer funding new streetlights in existing neighborhoods, and stopping annual contributions to the Climate Change Reserve Fund. The potential service reductions or cuts that Council wants more information about would combined save just about $736,000. That works out to just a 0.1% savings on the upcoming tax increase, or about $4 on the average house.
I'm disappointed that a number of councillors didn't even want to see the business cases, of which there would have been details. A number of these possible proposals could have been pulled apart in many different ways, or alternate sources of financing could have been funded.
The mayor set a tax target of below 5%, requiring $13 million in new revenue and savings. City staff have to date found about $6 million in permanent savings from budget right-sizing, and boards and commissions have yet to report back on their efforts to find savings.
I think it's too early to tell where we land on a number of fronts, but that means the work is focused on let's do what we can within the things we can control.
The requested business cases will be prepared in time for budget deliberations this fall. Daryl, Newcombe, CTV News.